excited. I mean, I've been submerged in motorcycles since I can remember. So everything motorcycle racing can offer, I've normally taken part in. I've done it, experienced it, and so to find something new that I've never done before is a rare experience now at this end of my career. So I'm excited to go through those emotions again. It's like a first time, a newbie. You know what I mean? I don't get that experience very often. So that's a thrill and a good feeling to have again. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just a motorcycle and a racetrack. So it's something I'm very practiced at and very experienced in. So you know, I'll just have to go through the process of learning the course, understanding the fast bits and the slow bits, and try and you know, maximize my learning potential. I think the opening practice went well. I found it really difficult to enjoy anything yet. I think the enjoyment will come when I can relax a little bit more. It's very well known that these events are quite dangerous, but yeah, on the opening laps, it's the recognition of the danger is heightened. So you know, you can't really relax and enjoy anything when you're such an amateur. You know, you need to learn every corner, every bump, and understand it all clearly before you can ride with in a relaxed way. And I think when that comes, then I can start to enjoy myself. But you know, to finish in the position, I think 12th or whatever I was actually really happy with that. So yeah, probably better than I expected, really. I would normally feel like I'm one of the riders that can adapt and learn courses fairly quickly. Just through my career, I've generated that opinion, and I found this probably one of the hardest to learn, because your attention is drawn to what's going on around you rather than what's happening at your front wheel. The intense nature of how you ride made learning process quite difficult, because you never really get into a rhythm. The track doesn't have, although you know, it's just tarmac and corners like any other, but for some reason it's very difficult to find a rhythm at this circuit. And it's the rhythm that kind of solidifies your memory of corners, because it's like a song. You know, sometimes you listen to a song, if someone asked you to write the words down, you never could. But when the music's going, you can just sing along, and because you're singing along, that just comes to mind. And I feel like that's the same with a race course. When the course is in a natural rhythm, it's almost like it leads you to understand and remember corner by corner, because you're in that sense of flow. Where, because this track doesn't have that, you literally have to learn corner like it's a textbook, not by something that feels natural. And this is, I'm sure, sounds a bit bizarre the way I explain it, but that's how it feels to me. There's nothing fun about the first session.
Was it what you expected or not?
Nah, not really.
A bit different.
It was more dangerous than I expected, which I don't think it is. I think it's exactly the same risk. It just feels more risky. And because I don't really know where I'm going, I can't relax. And then I know as soon as I relax, I'll start to have fun. And the same thing happened at TT this year. When like the opening, say a couple of sessions or a couple of laps or whatever it was like I knew where I was going and everything, but I just couldn't relax because I didn't feel confident in what I was doing. And then as soon as I sort of got into a rhythm and just felt chilled out a bit and started to relax, then I started having fun. And I know that'll happen here too, but just at the minute.
Just at the minute, it's not happening.
It's not to do it. It's just you don't get the sense of enjoyment for the amount of I guess fear. Yeah. It's more fear than fun at the moment. It's in your face.
There's only two walls to worry about. One on the left and one on the right.
It's certainly got intensity because you're in the city and having the guard guardrails either side, as I said, really blocks the view, and having that black and yellow pattern the whole way around to a blur, it's quite confronting for a rider to, I think it's, once you become experienced, it's probably something you can kind of cope with and deal with more easily, but definitely for the less experienced riders, it's certainly a challenge. The opening session, we had a gearbox problem, so only got 2 timed laps, which it's a bigger down to the norm. Obviously, nobody wants to have mechanical problems, but really all I want to do is laps because I need to learn the track. So, to lose so many laps in the opening practice today was, I was a bit quite bummed about that. So we'll see if we can get the bike repaired and get it working as it should. And then, this afternoon will be critical for me to get those extra laps in and try and start to push. I definitely want to get a good result, but at this point it's impossible to create expectations with my limited experience. So we got started quite late this afternoon with the delays, so the sun was really low, but it was low for everybody, so it's not like it was only affecting me. But I feel a lot better on the track and in the turns and what I'm doing on the bike, but my lap times are a long way off of where I think I should be. It's quite a little bit disheartening that you feel like you're making progress, but the progress is only coming through my visor, not through the stopwatch. So. But sometimes that's how it works. You go to bed and then come back tomorrow and feel like you did nothing and find an improvement. So, and then of course there's every chance we might be able to tweak the bike a little bit and make some changes there too. Unfortunately, I can't really put a plan together. I've just got to see what arrives in front of me. For most races I've ever been in, I've kind of had expectations, or not really a plan, but somewhere where you think you might end up. For this event, I'm kind of in a position where I'm forced to just accept what comes. Obviously, the
the sense of improvement, the sense of adrenaline, the late braking, the manoeuvres. It's all the stuff that I'm familiar with in racing and love.
Nervous, but so happy.
So for most of the part here, it was enjoyable, and it's a pleasure to experience a new thing at this point in my career. Because at this point, most of the things I've done in racing, most of the things that are available in racing I've already sampled. You know, I'm not going to do anything new for the first time at my age level, experience, and position in life. You know, so to do a new event, brand new, and have these new experiences was a buzz.
How on earth did you pick up 4 seconds overnight?
Well, it's my job. I mean, like I always know that I have the skills to do better than what I've been doing, but it's just having enough laps and enough, I guess, adrenaline to sort of force the next step. To be fair, the boys did do a good job from yesterday to today with the bike. I did feel better in the race with the machine. It was an improved package, so that's got to be attributed to their work. Is the results also, but yeah, I think getting a good start was critical. Like a lot of people were surprised at my start, but that's just how we have to do it in VSB every day. That's my job. And if you don't get a start like that, you lose places. So I just had to sort of control my position. Initially, I kind of felt a bit pressured being, so far up the grid on the opening laps, and thinking that people are going to try and attack. But once I got into a bit of rhythm, and then it just felt like I was riding my own race, and I got gifted a couple of positions. So getting fourth was a fantastic result. Obviously, the team would have been thrilled if I could make the podium. I would have been over the moon. But fourth is good considering where we qualified and the limited track time. So all in all, it's actually a positive event.